This November, no matter the outcome, we will elect our 47th chief executive. But first, we're going to take a look back at how the presidents became president. This is your countdown to 47. Turning now to the preacher president, James A. Garfield. Before becoming the 20th president, Garfield worked on a canal boat, earning enough money to attend seminary and eventually college. Garfield was later elected to the Ohio State Senate as an anti-slavery candidate. At the outbreak of the Civil War, Garfield advocated the coercion of seceding states to rejoin the Union. But when war was inevitable, Garfield joined the Union cause, where he served with distinction, eventually earning the rank of Major General. In 1862, Garfield was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, but did not resign his commission from the Army and take his seat until President Lincoln, in need of allies in Congress, urged him to do so in December of 1863. He went on to serve 9 terms there, during which time he maintained a focus on financial policy. In 1880, Garfield campaigned for president on behalf of his friend John Sherman. Sherman failed to obtain the Republican nomination, but after 36 ballots, Garfield himself was nominated. He and running mate Chester Alan Arthur defeated opponent Winfield Scott Hancock in the general election. Garfield was set to become the 20th president of the United States. President Garfield's main focus would be to take on the patronage system, drawing the ire of powerful members of Congress. Among them was Senator Roscoe Conkling of New York. Now let's discuss the patronage system a bit more, because it becomes so significant down the line of history. The system is where government officials, once becoming elected, reward the people who supported and helped them win with powerful positions. The struggle between President Garfield and Conkling would come to a head when Conkling contested one of Garfield's appointments. The 20th president would not back down and saw his appointments confirmed, but the preacher president had little time to savor his victory. On July 2, 1881, a disturbed man named Charles Guiteau shot President Garfield in the back at a railroad station in Washington, D.C. Guiteau was arrested while trying to flee. Garfield was taken to the White House, where doctors attempted to find and remove the bullet. They repeatedly probed the wound with unsterilized fingers and instruments, which caused infection. The president suffered for months as the infection grew worse, until he eventually succumbed to his wounds. Garfield became the second president to be assassinated. James A. Garfield served as President of the United States from March 4, 1881 until his death on September 19, 1881. The presidency now fell upon Chester Arthur, who would seek to rise above party politics. I'm Eric George for Valley News Live, and this has been your countdown to 47.